Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new series on the channel. When I say brand new series, it probably will last one episode. No, I'm joking, it will last a good 3 episodes because I've recorded 3 episodes. But this is a Robert Kubica season in the 2008 mods for F1 Challenge, where we're going to be driving as Robert Kubica in his BMW Sauber as we try and claim his missing ring. Of course, he missed out on the World Championship. He finished 4th. I'm going to stop playing on my keys as I commentate, because you can probably hear that. And we're going to try and claim in that championship. But it'll be pretty fun because the BMW Sauber wasn't the fastest, but it was a pretty competitive car this year. So we're going to have a good championship battle this year. And yeah, let's get right into it. About the career modes that I usually do, that I've been posting, I haven't posted in 2 months. I will be talking about that later today. But for now, let's go on with this, as we're going round a flying lap of the Melbourne Grand Prix circuit. And of course, if you want to know how to get really fast at this track, just check out another video I made about how to do that. And I finally found the time to make a video, which is why I wanted to try a new series. I wanted to a shorter series that will be a bit less time consuming, because college work is kicking my ass right now. And the only time I've been able to find time to edit a video, I've got a stinking cold in the middle of June. So we're in summer right now, and in the northern hemisphere, of course, and it's when my body's decided to completely do me over, and now I can't go a few sentences without having to cough up my lungs like some flipping poo bum. But anyway, we're coming around the final sector of the Grand Prix circuit, now the penultimate corner. Heikki Kovalainen, of all people, is on pole at the moment. I don't think everyone's set their lap times yet, so that's probably why. The AI are actually pretty slow, so I might have to hire them up for the next Grand Prix. But anyway, we're coming across the line, 132.9. Where will that eventually put me on the grid? I think you'll be surprised.
Hello there. Welcome to Australia. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Kimi Räikkönen first, Hamilton second, Kovalainen third, Massa fourth. Nick Heidfeld was consistently faster than his teammate. He starts 5th. Trulli 6th. Timo 7th. Rosberg 8th. Jenson Button 9th. Alonso 10th. David Coulthard 11th. Webber 12th. Rubens Barrichello 13th. Davidson 14th. Sutil 15th. Sebastian Vettel 16th. Sato 17th. Sebastian Vettel 18th. Nelson Piquet 19th.
Kazuki Nakajima
20th. Fisichella 21st. The Sauber driver 22nd.
Yeah, I'm starting last. Why am I starting last? I can't remember. I don't know why. I think I did qualifying, and I just got put in last for some reason. It might have been a glitch. But anyway, we're getting going now for the 2008 season. Let's ignore the demons of qualifying and let's get started with this Grand Prix year. As we start right from the back, it's going to be a first challenge almost, as we go down the inside. A classic Codemasters dive bomb, because for some reason the AI are so rubbish on the first lap on this game. But up into P16 already, pretty good. Sebastian Vettel was in front of me, and my teammate Nick Heidfeld isn't that far ahead either. So I don't know what's happened to him, the stupid bastard. As we go down the inside of him now. No, that's not my teammate, that's a Honda. I do apologise, that's Barrichello. As we're up at the P15 now, behind the aforementioned Rubens Barrichello in that god-awful Honda. Through this cheeky corner there, and we're going to have a look down the inside at the end of the first sector. I should be able to, because the AI are god-awful slow on this first lap, and I do. Up into P14. David Coulthard now is in front of me for unlucky number P13, and we've got to try and capitalise as much as we can on this first lap, whilst the AI are so rubbish, because that's just, it's 3 positions basically. As I'm right on the back of David Coulthard now, gaining a lot of time on the braking. This is one of my better circuits, so I should be really fast. I'm on a 2-stop strategy, as you can see with the fuel load. I'm going to have a look down the inside of Coulthard there. He goes to the inside a little bit, last minute. He does a little bit of a cheeky smooch to the inside, and it caught me by surprise. As I'm right behind him now, going to have a look around the outside, not possible. Going to go down the inside, and I've taken him for P13. Sebastian Bourdais then in his first ever Grand Prix, I think. No, he debuted. No, he didn't. He did debut this year. This is his first Grand Prix. The 4-time reigning champ car champion. As I've been hitting the bum there by David Coulthard. What on earth's happened there? Let's get a replay on that. Hopefully I haven't got any damage. Coulthard goes down the inside. He cuts the corner there a bit there. What a cheeky bastard. He just goes right into me. That's not my fault. I'm not going to take anything for that. What a bloody wombat. Going down the inside of him now. Back up into P13. Get banged on, mate. No one's ever said that since about 2015. I'm right behind Bourdais now. He's going as slow as a coach right now through this first sector. I'm going to have a good run now on him. Hopefully going down the inside of him into whatever corner this is. And it should be me up into P12 already by the halfway point of lap 2. On to lap 3 now. We're behind Jenson Button in the other Honda up into P11. We've gained half the positions now that we needed to gain in the first 3 laps, which is bloody brilliant progress. We are wicked fast. Imagine if we was on pole, we would be winning this Grand Prix by about 7 years. As we're going down the inside of one of the greatest number 2 drivers of all time, up into P10. Of course, only the top 8 scored points in 2008, so we've got a little bit more work to do in order to get into the points paying positions. We've cut now on to lap 7, where I'm behind Fernando Alonso in the Renault. As I go around the outside of him now, right around the corner there, right around the outside, how about that? Up into P9. Nico Rosberg, the man who beat 7-time champion Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery in 2016, is in front of me now, and he's in P8, the last of the point scoring positions. My teammate there is in P5, he's doing pretty alright. Down the inside of Rosberg I go to P8. Timo Glock is literally right in front of me. I'm going to go down the inside of him as well. Easy stuff, easy pickings then. These guys, it's as easy as humble pie. It really is. And at the end of lap 7, now going on to lap 8, I am doing pretty alright for myself. And at the end of lap 9, we're coming in for the first of our 2 pit stops in this Grand Prix. Making sure I slow down before the pit lane. And I actually don't know where my pit box is. But luckily I do know that's the Renault pit box. What am I doing? I'm going to go, of course, Sauber finished second in the Constructors in 2007 because McLaren got disqualified for being complete and utter morons. And that's why they're so far down. And McLaren are so far up because they technically finished last. Coming out now, 9.5 second pit stop, and we come out in position 10, which is fantastic. On lap 10, we've got 10 laps of fuel. How many times have I said the number 10 in the last 10 seconds? I don't bloody know. Answers on a postcard is the saying. I suppose I got that from Aidan Millward. He always says that all the time. But anyway, we're getting a few positions in the pit stops, and we're getting word now from the radio that someone's lost their wing. What's all that about? I guess I'll never bloody know. Okay, we're going to the replay now. Felipe Massa has lost his rear wing. One of the contenders for this Grand Prix is out, and he's just been smashed into there by Lewis Hamilton. What on earth's going on there? Their beef from 2011 has been ignited 3 years early. The 2 title rivals in real life have come together on the first race of the year, and Massa's car actually comes across Hamilton's head there. That was very dangerous. Luckily, of course, this is a video game, so Lewis Hamilton is alright, but that was really scary there. As I'm now up into P7 as I gain positions in the stops, apparently, I don't know. As I'm now on lap 12, anyone else coming in? Lewis Hamilton leads the Grand Prix despite killing Felipe Massa. Raikkonen is in P2, not far behind. Kovalainen is in 3rd, Heifeld 4th. Trulli's up in 5th. I'm in P6 now because Felipe Massa has come into the pits to retire from this Grand Prix due to that collision. On to lap 17 now, down the inside of Jarno Trulli for P5. My teammate is literally a stone's throw away from me now, despite me starting last. This guy is a knob. That's not very nice, he's just not very good. I don't mean to call you a knob, Nick Heifeld. As we come through now, the first kink here now. I'm still right behind my teammate. Am I going to go down the inside? Pretty audacious move, no I don't. And I have a look, but too far back, and I'd rather be cautious and get held up a bit than crash into my teammate on the first Grand Prix of the year. 4 laps of fuel left in the car. Should be coming in relatively shortly for my last pit stop. I'm still behind Nick Heifeld now, only 2 tenths. As I'm in the slipstream now, so that should be an advantage to me. Also, another point actually, I was running a custom setup for qualifying, but my engine kept blowing up after 5 laps because it kept overheating. So I changed to literally a default setup. So I'm running a default setup right now. So I'm at a bit of a disadvantage, but you know, the AI are probably a little bit too low. So swings and roundabouts. And at the end of lap 19, I've still got 2 laps of fuel left in the car, but I'm coming in for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I don't want to disrupt Nick's strategy, because if we both come into the pits at the same time, Nick will retire from the Grand Prix. And I care about the constructors. As I come in there, a bit of a slow get in there, but get in, technical phrase of course. As there's our mechanics doing their work, lovely jubbly, thank you boys. 7.8, a faster pit stop. That's because we've got a bit less fuel in the car, and I don't know any other reasons. That's 2 seconds faster it was than last time. Not quite sure why that was, but pretty good. Heikki Kovalainen is right in front of me on lap 22. We've got 6 laps to go. I'm getting word now that Nick Heidfeld has retired from the Grand Prix. Why is it? Well, we'll have a look after this replay of that overtake I did on Kovalainen. Haha, what a noob. Here is his onboard what it looked like. Yeah, he got made to look like a knob. Here is Heidfeld down. He's in the gravel at turn 1. Why is this? I was a bit too late on the replay, but luckily after the race I had a look to see what was going on. Here is Nick coming out of the pits now, doing his thing, minding his own business, and coming into turn 1, his brakes fail, he can't slow the car, and that's him out of the Grand Prix. And that's not a very good start to the season for the flying German. That didn't really work. But yeah, look at this, his brakes just completely utterly fail, and that's him out of the Grand Prix. Did nothing wrong. I feel bad for the bloke, but that means I'm up into P3 comfortably, because Kovalainen's slow as hell. And what on earth is this Honda doing? He just cuts across me to get in pit lane. I've got to take avoidant action over the grass because I don't want to go in the pits. What a bellend! What on earth was this? What was he doing? Surely he saw I was there. But anyway, we overtake Lewis Hamilton just like I did on Kovalainen. Pretty much the same manoeuvre there, and I'm up into P2 now, which is brilliant considering I started from last. We've got 3.5 laps left to go in this Grand Prix, and I'm 7 seconds behind Raikkonen, so the win is out of the question. Lewis Hamilton's got down the inside of me out of nowhere. How's he done that? I had no clue. What a bastard. Anyway, we've got these lapped cars in front of us now who are just getting in the way. Come on, man. Blue flags. What's going on? Now, the reason I'm going also slowly is because I did try to overtake the AI once when they were getting held up by Lav Chabik, and it ended in one of the biggest crashes I've ever seen in my bloody life. Hamilton there has a bit of a cheeky moment there with one of the AIs, but doesn't cost him too much because I'm a bit of a gentleman. I'm waiting behind, waiting for my chance. One of the Williams is there as I go around the outside of him, and no, he just cuts across the corner. What a bastard! Get out of here, you dickhead! Sorry for swearing. It was a slip of the moment, slip of the tongue. As I really can't do another outtake because I've done so many outtakes where I've just had coughing fits. Anyway, lap 26. We've only got 2 laps left to go in the Grand Prix. I'm right behind Lewis Hamilton, the person who won this Grand Prix in real life. We're going to go down the inside of an ultimate corner. Fantastic stuff, a dive bomb from far back. And it looks like I've got the move done, but no, he gets a switch back because I had a poor exit, and he's taken me again for P2. This is a great battle here in the closing laps of the Australian Grand Prix for the runners-up spot. Kimi Raikkonen's running away with this one, but this could be a battle for 8 points here, which they could be crucial because this championship in real life was decided by 1 point. So every point counts. So I kind of need this second place. I'm in the McLaren sandwich. Kovalainen's 3 seconds back, but he's pretty much irrelevant, so we have not got to worry about him. Down the inside of Lewis Hamilton we go into turn 3. That is me back up into P2. And I am having an absolute whale of a time because P2 is bloody brilliant considering I started from last. Did I mention I started from last? I did start from last. Did I mention that? I don't bloody know. Lap 27 then. I'm 10 seconds behind Raikkonen. What on earth am I doing? I've just had an absolute brain fart. And Hamilton's taken me for P2 again. Bloody. It's only 1 lap left in this Grand Prix. I'm going to have to pull my finger out if I'm gonna have to get the P2, as I slip over my words like a man slips over a yellow sign that says it's slippery mate, don't walk here. Down the inside of no one I go, my brain's just absolutely collapsed. This bloody, what on earth is this Super Guri doing? He was just waiting on the line, he was going so slow, it's unbelievable. I had nowhere to go. I've lost my front wing on the last lap of the Grand Prix, and that's my chances of P2 pretty much dead in the water. Kimi Raikkonen wins the Grand Prix, and I'm not very happy, man. Raikkonen, of course, the reigning champion, kicks off his title defence in the perfect way possible. Lewis Hamilton will come across the line now, in position 2. I hit the wall there as well, just for good measure, and I'm going around the line to take a podium, which is good, but I haven't got my front wing. But that doesn't matter, because 6 points are in the bag. And I'm coming over now to say hello to Nick, who unfortunately we lost in his Grand Prix. So there we go then. Thank you guys so much for watching this opening Grand Prix on the year for the Robert Kubica Career Mode Series season. It's only going to be one season, so it's not really career mode. I'm coming into Park Ferme now. P3. There's none of my crew are here to celebrate with me. Not even the other podium finishers. I'm so lonely. Kimi Räikkönen wins this Grand Prix, Hamilton second, I am in third, pretend that says Robert Kubica. Kovalainen's in fourth, Trulli is in fifth, and Webber in sixth, Alonso seventh, Timo Glock is in eighth. For the next race I will have a Drivers' Championship table made, but obviously you don't need that for the first Grand Prix because it's the same as the race results, but I will have the constructors that should be appearing on screen now. Let's just put them up now. I haven't actually put them up yet, I'm recording this before I've done that. So, probably going to eat a croissant now and go to bed. So that's my Friday night. I'm recording this on a Friday, by the way, which is interesting. Friday the 13th. And I'll see you in the next video. Malaysian Grand Prix. Be there.